Sperms cannot be seen with the naked eye unless with the help of a microscope. This is the Lab Doctors channel. I'll entreat you to subscribe to this channel, like, share, comment, and please let's do this together. So, semen analysis is a test that is done to assess male fertility. It is a procedure which involves observing the color of the semen, the pH of the semen, method of producing the semen, whether it was masturbation or through withdrawal method, motility of your sperm cell. All these and many other more is checked during semen analysis. So, semen is a thick fluid that is made up of sperms and protein that comes out of a man's penis during ejaculation. Semen contains sperms and it also serves as a medium where sperms are carried out of a man's body. Do I have to just walk to a laboratory, request for semen analysis? No. Semen analysis is part of the various tests that requires a special preparations before it can be done. And so, if you are asked by your doctor to do semen analysis, it is very appropriate to see your laboratory scientist for further instructions. He will tell you the do's and the don'ts. So, firstly, you are required as a man to not engage in sexual intercourse or any sexual activity like masturbation within the period of 2 to 7 days. This is because regular involvement in sexual intercourse has an impact on your semen volume. It reduces your semen volume. And then remember that there is a reference range for your semen volume. So abstaining from sex within the required days, that is 2 to 7 days, enables you to produce enough volume semen. The next is to avoid the intake of alcohol and also the use of drugs such as marijuana, weed. You are advised to abstain from them during this period or during this test. Your lab scientist will also let you know that it is not advisable to use condom that contains lubricant. This is because this lubricant has an impact on your pH. And do remember, the pH of your semen is very important. We are also told to use either masturbation method in producing your semen sample or the withdrawal method, depending on which one you are comfortable with. Your laboratory scientist will also talk to you about the place of collection of your sample. Most facilities do have place of comfort where you can easily take your sample from. But in a facility where there is no place of comfort, you are either advised to get a guest house or better still, you can bring it from the house. Your sample after production, it is supposed to get to the facility or your lab scientist before 40 minutes because he is supposed to examine it within 1 hour. The normal color of a semen is gray. And so, if your sample turns out to be bloody, white, any other different color, it is indicated. The pH of your semen is also checked. The actual pH of a semen is 7.2 to 8.0. So anything below or high gives your doctor an information on what to do. Also, the volume of your semen is measured. The actual volume of a normal semen should be 1.5 mL to 5 mL. The viscosity of your semen is also examined. This affects the movement of your sperms. So, we're coming to the most interesting part, that is the motility part. This talks about the movement of the sperm cells. Please remember I said you can't see sperm cell with your naked eye unless with the help of a microscope. So here we check out for the rapid sperm cell, that is those sperm cells that are very active that moves very fast. Those are the rapid sperm cells. We check out for the slow sperm cells. Check out for stagnant sperm cells or oscillatory sperm cell. And then the last one is immortal sperm cells. These four parameters, rapid, slow, oscillatory or stagnant, and then immortal, they all must sum up to 100%. If you don't have enough strong, active sperm cells, how would they be able to move vigorously to fertilize your wife's egg? So after motility, the epithelial cells are also examined during semen analysis. We also check out for aggregation. Our next focus is on abnormal sperm cells. The percentage of abnormal cells to normal cells. Talking of two sperm heads, yes, there are some sperms that has two heads instead of one. And so in this situation, it's kakraka. So obey the movie aqua fertilize the egg. We also have bent tail. We have sperm cells which tails are bent. It is supposed to be straight to facilitate an easy movement of the sperm. We also have bent neck. Yes, we also have big heads, small heads or pin heads. We have preform head. So all these are types of abnormal sperm cells that can be seen during semen analysis. Checking the vitality of your sperm cells comes in when during your sperm cell motility observation or examination, the immortal cells were above 40%. There were so many. So in this situation, your lab scientists do semen vitality to be very sure or to know whether they are dead or they are alive, but just that they are not able to move. So after this long process, your lab scientists would then do sperm count. If your sperm count happens to be 15 million and above, then you are safe to go. But if your sperm count happens to be lesser than 15 million, then we say that you have low sperm count, also known as oligospermia. We have aspermia. Aspermia is where you're not able to produce semen at all. The azoospermia is whereby you're able to produce semen, but there is no sperm cells in your semen. Do you know that after your first, or it could be even your second or your third babies, you may experience infertility? Infertility may set in at any point in your life, irrespective of your previous history of childbearing or whatever. Infertility can set in at any point, because the causes of infertility in men, it is with us. Talking of exposure to environmental toxics and chemicals like pesticides, and so the use of recreational drugs and high testicular temperature, and so infertility can set in at any point in your life, irrespective of your previous birth history. And so when it happens, please, gentleman and brother, please try as much as possible to go with your wife to a fertility clinic. This is the Lab Doctors channel. I'll entreat you to subscribe to this channel, like, share, comment, and let's do this together. Just as I always say, your life is very important to me, to your family, and to the nation Ghana at large. So stay safe, stay healthy. So we'll meet again.